Yo, guys, I just wanna mention something about the Nintendo fans, man. Like for real. You Nintendo fans, you guys are somewhat mentally deranged. I mean, you guys complain about every niggly thing that Square Enix does, or even Sony does, making statements that Sony, in particular, is copying Nintendo. Like, there's this new game that's just come out called, I believe it's called Foam Stars. Oh gosh, I spelled it wrong, but I digress. Yeah, there's this game called Phone Stars, okay, and everybody's already immediately hating the game because apparently it's copying Splatoons. Like, do you remember like back in the 90s, okay, when Nintendo used to release Super Mario and you got other platformers that were similar to Mario? Mario was the first Jumpman, okay, cool, yeah. Then you also got other platformers that borrowed inspiration from Nintendo, okay. You didn't get people complaining about other companies copying Super Mario, or you didn't get Nintendo filing lawsuits against other companies, you know, for borrowing inspirations, yeah, from a Super Mario game, from the NES, from an 8-bit game, huh? But in this modern day and age, when you get games like Splatoon that comes out, okay, and then you got a game that plays similarly to Splatoons. Obviously, it doesn't play like Splatoons. The characters in Foam Stars, okay, they don't turn into Inklings and gain the upper hand through tactics that way. No, Foam Star, sure, it may have it may have taken inspirations from Splatoons, but it's not Splatoons. And you Nintendo fans are going over there and hating on Sony, saying, oh, Sony's copying Nintendo again. Last I checked, Foam Stars is being made by Square Enix, not Sony. You guys are mentally deranged. You guys are petty little children. That's what you are. You're just petty little children. And you guys are the reason why, yeah, right? I'm not even excited for Super Mario Wonder. You guys are just little annoying children. You get so defensive, it's really annoying. You know? Sure, you got Nintendo fans back in the day. You got Nintendo fans back in the 80s, the 90s, huh? Nintendo single-handedly saved the video game crash, okay? But their time has come and gone, You still don't see Nintendo going under anytime soon, despite the inspiration, you're right? Other third-party companies and first-party companies took inspirations from Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario World. Huh? But yet you guys are just attacking. You guys are just attacking what? Foam Stars. Like, you need to chill, man. You're just a couple of 12-year-olds. Oh, Sony's copying. You guys are loony in the head, man. This is why I sold my Nintendo Switch. You make me feel so, I feel really uncomfortable. Look at this. Foam Stars could usher in an era of Splatoon clones like Pokemon. Like, it's not really copying. It's not really a Splatoon clone. No, they've just borrowed ideas and taken inspiration. It's like making a tennis game. Like, who do you think made the first tennis game, or who do you think made Pong? Huh? Just because someone made a tennis game and you get a tennis game in other platforms made by different companies, by third-party or first-party companies, are you going to turn around and say, oh yeah, this company is copying this other company? You guys need to chill, man. Now look at this idiot. Look at this twat. PlayStation just ripped off Splatoons. How? First off, it's not even PlayStation. Square Enix is the one making the game, okay? And they've borrowed ideas from Splatoon. Foam Star looks incredibly innovative, in my opinion. It even plays better than Splatoon. You Nintendo fans need to get over yourselves. You guys are the reason why, yeah, right? I don't even like Nintendo anymore. I will jump ship, okay, to say I would wish for another Sega game or another Sega console. Sega's already releasing games, obviously, but I would wish for another Sega console just to replace Nintendo. You guys are just a laughing stock. You're embarrassing yourselves. Huh? No one is copying Splatoon. They've taken inspiration. That's like saying Sonic the Hedgehog copied Mario. When Sonic the Hedgehog is a platformer where you just blitz past the screen at top speed. You know? Again, Yuji Naka took inspiration from Nintendo. They took inspiration from playing the first level of Super Mario. And you guys are just embarrassing yourselves. Huh? No one is copying Nintendo. You guys need to chill. Foam Stars plays incredible. Yeah, I just did my research here, and apparently, yeah, Final Fantasy came out after, I believe it's Megami Tensei, yeah, Megami Tensei. Megami Tensei came out in, I believe, September 1987. Final Fantasy, as actually shown over here, its initial release date is actually the 18th of December 1987. Yeah, so this goes contrary to my point. You don't get Atlas or Namco, as it was previously called. They're now called Namco today, but yeah, or Namco Bandai. But yeah, you don't see Namco actually complaining about Square Enix or Square Soft, as it was known in the time, complaining about Square. You don't get Namco complaining about Square Enix or Squaresoft. You literally don't. It's just borrowing ideas. So yeah, I mean, you Nintendo fans get so defensive when you see other people, like, it's almost as if you just don't want to see other people happy. You just don't want to see PlayStation gamers or Square Enix gamers be happy. You're just set in your ways. You are set in your ways. Huh? Y'all need to freaking chill, man. Like, for real. You guys are the reason why I don't even own a Nintendo Switch anymore. Go to my channel. You'll notice that I don't even play on Nintendo Switch. I don't even upload any footage. I don't, and I never will. Huh? You guys are nearly as bad as the Xbox fanboys, who are the laughing stock of the gaming community. You get so defensive. Oh, they're copying. Sony's copying Nintendo again. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I need to say this, so yeah, that way I feel validated. I feel relevant. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. You guys are so unbelievable. Y'all are so unbelievable. Like, for real. Like, honestly, you don't see Nintendo filing any lawsuits against Square Enix. Nintendo wasn't bothered. No. They probably saw it and thought, yeah, you know, we're still successful, we're still winning, but it's nice to see Square Enix, you know, expand their horizons. It's nice to see them borrowing ideas from us. Nintendo's not bothered. You guys are just a joke. You guys are the real jokester. You guys are just losers. You Nintendrones are the real losers. Not Nintendo, not Sony, not Square Enix. Huh? And then we come to PlayStation Portal. Huh? You guys, the first thing you think about is Wii U. Why do you always feel the need to get defensive for Nintendo? What is it that Nintendo's doing for you? Does Nintendo pay for charity? Last I checked, Nintendo had to throw somebody in jail. What, for emulation? You guys, you just drop head over heels for Nintendo. It's pathetic. It's just laughably pathetic. Huh? PlayStation Portal has literally sold out in Japan. It's going to be successful, whether you like it or not. It has sold out in Japan. Pre-orders has gone up. It's literally gone full in Japan. It's going to be, if it's not successful in the US, there's a likelihood it's going to make revenue for Sony in Japan. So I don't know what you gain from this by saying, oh, PlayStation Portable is the Wii U. You guys are just a laughing stock. It's funny. Because you guys got no chill. You see the minute you see something, that's literally Nintendo inspired from Sony or Square or Konami or Sega. Huh? Oh, they're copying Mario. They're copying Nintendo. Get that stupid fat plumber off your freaking head. Jeez Louise. Yes, I grew up with Mario. Super Mario World was my first game. I loved Super Mario World. I loved it. I loved it so much. Super Mario World is the bee's knees. Yes, it's a masterpiece. Huh? But I will be honest, Super Mario Odyssey, yeah, it's probably the worst Mario game. Well, it's not the worst Mario game. But yeah, I just didn't really have a great experience with that game, considering that I had the Joy-Con drift and the story was mediocre. If I had to compare that to Sonic Frontiers, I will take Sonic Frontiers at its peak any day of the week. Sonic Frontiers has just evolved. It's evolved gradually and slowly, and it's literally surpassed Super Mario Odyssey, as far as gameplay value. I have more fun playing. Literally, when I had my Switch, my already collected Switch, dusted Switch. I spent more time playing Sonic Frontiers than I did Super Mario Odyssey. I played Super Mario Odyssey, but then I got halfway and I just said, "Look, I'm bored. I want to sell this. I want to sell this game. I want to sell the Switch." I think the only game that I had enjoying on the Nintendo Switch was Zelda Breath of the Wild. I played that game and I enjoyed it. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom came out and I was just like, meh. I just didn't seem bothered. Because, Sony was releasing what? Horizon Forbidden West, God of War. Sony was just releasing banger after banger and I just thought, yeah, there's just no point keeping the underperformed Switch anymore. I'm gonna sell this little thing or just give it to my relative who wants to play it. I don't really care. You Nintendo fans need to chill the heck out, man, like for real.